Hey, second grade, Mr. Ramirez here, wanting to talk to you today about borrowing and lending money. Borrowing and lending money. So before we begin this activity in Seesaw, there's two parts to it. The first part dealing with borrowing, the second part dealing with lending, and it all has to deal with money. So what is borrowing? Borrowing is taking away something or getting something from someone knowing that you are going to be able to pay them back. Okay. So it's money that you're borrowing and you're completely taking it from them and using it from them, but then knowing that you're going to pay it back eventually. So let's say if I needed to borrow a pencil, as many of you have asked before, you borrow a pencil and then you of course give it back. Now, there's a difference between, taking a pencil and then borrowing, but we're dealing with borrowing, knowing that we have to eventually give it back. So we're going to deal with the money. So what we see here is that we have a word problem. We have a wallet, the total, and some money. Okay. So what we're focused on right now is we're going to read the word problem first, and then we're going to solve for the problem. So Wendy has 75 cents. She wants to buy a snack that costs 90 cents. How much money does she need to borrow? Okay, so Wendy already has 75 cents, but she wants to buy a snack that costs 90 cents. So she's going to need to borrow money. Okay, so how do we go about solving this? All right, so we can simply know that we start off with 75 cents here, and then we need to figure out how much more. So I have a bunch of different coins here, and we're going to go ahead and drag the money into her wallet of what she really needs. Okay, so 75 cents. We know that dimes are worth 10 cents, so that's 85 because 75 plus 10 is 85. We can do 5 pennies, or we can just drag a nickel over here. And there we go. This is 90 cents. Okay. So if we looked here, 75 plus 10, 85 plus 5 is 95. So with that said, we know that this is a total now of 90 cents. But how much did she borrow? She borrowed 15 cents. Makes sense. So hopefully this helps you out. And then there's two other problems that deal with um, borrowing money. And so what you'll do is you'll figure out how much money she needs to borrow, and then you figure out what the total it was. Okay, so 15 cents was what she needed to borrow, but make sure it equals up to how much she truly needed to borrow, or that it equals up to the cost. I'm sorry. All right, next thing is lending money. So lending money. So when we talk about lending money, this is when you are actually giving the money to someone, okay? Or when the bank lends you money. So let's read the problem. Carter lends $7 to Joey. Joey earns $2 each week. How soon can Joey earn enough money to pay Carter back? So if I, Mr. Ramirez, were to give you $1 and you said I needed $5, and so I loaned you $5, I would want to make sure that the money is returned back to me. Okay. So lending is more of trying to get it back. Okay. So Carter lends $7 to Joey. Joey earns $2 each week. How soon can Joey earn enough money to pay Carter back? Okay. So let's go ahead and see what we know so far. So Carter lends Joey $7. So we start off with Joey. $7. He earns $2 each week. Okay. So let's go ahead and week 1, he earns $2. Is that $7 yet? No. Let's go to week 2. That's another $2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Is that 7? Nope. Week 3, $2. If we already know 2 times 3 equals 6, not quite. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. We're almost there. Week 4, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8, or 2 times 4 equals 8. Do we have enough? Exactly, we do. We have perfect amount right there. But we'll have one remaining. So we know that how many weeks? A total of 4 weeks that it will take uh, Joey to earn enough money to pay Carter back. Alright guys, so hopefully this makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your teacher. But this is Mr. Maris letting you know that I'm here to help as well. But remember, we're working with lending and borrowing money. And make sure to show your work when you're doing this.